A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of tensions between India and Pakistan, New Delhi has officially closed its airspace to Pakistani airlines, following Islamabad's recent ban on Indian carriers. This decision comes in the wake of a tragic attack that left 26 individuals dead, primarily tourists, in the Kashmir region, a territory both nations claim. The Indian government announced that this airspace closure will be in effect from April 30th to May 23rd, a move that underscores the deteriorating diplomatic relations between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. The backdrop to this development is the attack on April 22nd near the resort town of Pahalgam, which India attributes to militants linked to Pakistan. In response, Pakistan's Prime Minister, Shehbaz Sharif, reached out to U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, expressing his disapproval of India's attempts to connect Pakistan to the attack. Sharif's office stated that he called for a transparent, credible, and neutral investigation into the incident and urged the United States to encourage India to reduce its aggressive rhetoric and act responsibly. The impact of India's airspace ban on Pakistan's aviation sector is expected to be less severe than the reverse, as only Pakistan International Airlines (PIA) utilizes Indian airspace for flights to Kuala Lumpur. In a reciprocal measure, Pakistan had previously closed its airspace to Indian airlines, halting all trade routes, including those through third countries, and suspending special South Asian visas for Indian nationals. The rising tensions have prompted Pakistan to issue warnings of potential military action from India, citing what it claims to be credible intelligence regarding India's intentions. This situation has escalated rapidly, with both nations taking measures against each other, including India's suspension of the Indus Water Treaty, a critical agreement governing water distribution from the Indus River, vital for Pakistan's agriculture and hydropower needs. The Indus Water Treaty had been a rare point of stability in the historically tumultuous relations between the two countries, remaining in force even during previous conflicts. Now, however, as accusations fly and military posturing intensifies, the risk of a military confrontation looms larger than ever. In a separate statement, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, chairman of the Pakistan People's Party, emphasized the need for India to present concrete evidence regarding its accusations. He warned that the current situation could escalate into a limited military engagement or even a full-scale war. Bhutto Zardari stated, "Pakistan is well capable of responding to any and all forms of Indian aggression, underscoring the seriousness of the situation." The exchange of fire between Indian and Pakistani troops along the line of control has continued, with both sides accusing each other of initiating hostilities. While there have been no reported casualties from these exchanges, the tensions have raised alarms internationally, prompting calls for de-escalation from global powers, including the United States. As the situation develops, both nations find themselves at a critical juncture, with the potential for conflict looming large. The international community watches closely, hoping for dialogue and resolution rather than further escalation. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining whether cooler heads will prevail or if the cycle of violence will continue to spiral out of control. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.